Mawhera House in Sandy Bay overlooking the Derwent was designed in 1884 by Hobart architect Henry Hunter. The first owners, coming from New Zealand, named it Mawhera, which means Grey River. When Judy Lewis and her husband Reg bought the house in 1947, the garden was little more than a bare patch of land.
When I first came here, it was virtually a paddock. It was just after the war, and people during the war had grown potatoes and vegetables as a war effort. And so we started from scratch to what we wanted to do, and I knew exactly what I wanted. So and the main thing was to get all the lines in. Well, had a large family, or the family that grew, and had to have room for them to play, but got all the main trees in, and which was important, I feel, to get the big trees in and get them established while I could, and then the other things came later.
As a young girl, Judy attended Burnley Horticultural College, where she learnt the basics of landscaping, skills which later came into good use when she came to a house on a vacant lot.
They didn't do anything in those days. You were meant to go home and help. Mother was determined that I should do something. And fortunately, my headmistress was a very practical woman, and she had heard of the girls in England doing horticulture, so she fossicked round and found Burnley and suggested I went, which I did do.
Mawhera now boasts hundreds of roses and camellias, multi-grafted fruit trees, a swimming pool, manicured lawns and an 18-hole mini-golf course. Viewers would be surprised to find a swimming pool in the backyard too.
Yeah. Well, the children badly want a swimming pool, so I said, we're not going to have it as a blob. They were all on for having it on the front lawn. I said, not in July. And I suddenly thought, oh, my rose garden, perhaps I could sacrifice that, and it's at the end of the garage.
I think one of the best design features that we've seen here, and this is an example of what can be achieved in garden design in Tasmania, is the fact that when I came here the first time, I walked along the path and I came to this beautiful vista. Then my eyes took it in, and I saw the path disappearing around another corner. I went there, and then the same thing again. It sort of invites us on.
Yes, that was very keen on doing that. I'm very fussy about my curves too. They have to be exactly right.
Did you draw it down, or did it evolve as?
No, I had an idea. It was just a complete slope to the road when we came down to the main road fence, and my husband and I, or mostly he, shoveled all that layering and did all that part. And digging, and it's terrible black clay here, just shocking. You can't keep it, it sticks to you. It used to be glue. And 4 boys, I didn't have them then, they all came during the garden making.
Black bamboo shades the veranda in summer. Pansies overflow from terracotta pots. Autumn sunlight catches the golden leaves of Vaporetia, bathing everything below in a soft yellow glow. And overall, Mawhera today is one of the best examples of garden design that we could hope to find.